Jamaica welcomes gifts of personal protective gear. On behalf of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center, or KS Relief, has delivered medical supplies to combat COVID-19. The Jamaican Ministry of Health and Wellness received 1.6 million surgical masks, 188,000 medical masks, 150,000 surgical gowns, 9,500 nitrile gloves, and 23 ventilators. Saudi Arabia's ambassador to neighboring Cuba, His Excellency Faisal bin Falah Al Harbi, attended the donation ceremony virtually and commented on the friendship between his government and Jamaica. The recent pandemic provisions follow years of cooperation marked by grants, loans, scholarships, and the exchange of goods and services. Saudi Arabia is a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, a Shining World Leadership Award for Peace, and a Shining World Leadership for Loving Care Award. Thank you, KS Relief and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for extending assistance to Jamaica and other countries in need. When we come together as one world family and invoke the abundant mercy of heaven, every challenge shall be overcome.
Meta-analysis confirms the health risks of meat consumption. Researchers at the University of Oxford's Nuffield Department of Population Health in the UK crunched data from 13 dietary studies and more than 1.4 million participants. They found that eating 50 grams of processed meat and unprocessed red meat increased the risk of ischemic heart disease by 18% and 9% respectively. Since the serving size of a single hamburger patty is typically greater than 100 grams, the dangers associated with consuming a meal of animal flesh are easily doubled or tripled. The scientists qualified their findings by disclosing that the people surveyed were European and American Caucasians, and that future reviews will consider populations on other continents. Our sincere appreciation, university researchers, for quantifying one of the many downsides of ingesting animals. May humanity see the light and embrace plant-based living for everyone's sake in celestial harmony.
An innovative approach supplies nutrients to vegetation on demand. Responsive Drip Irrigation LLC, based in Florida, USA, has developed a water delivery system that does not require electronic sensors or controllers. Its trademarked GrowStream technology consists of underground microporous tubing that detects chemicals secreted by the roots of thirsty plants. The tubing responds by opening its pores and releasing water. Once a plant is satisfied, its secretions stop, as does the water when the tubing pores close. When tested against a conventional drip irrigation system in Los Angeles, GrowStream used approximately 50% less water to maintain urban landscaping. Kudos to Responsive Drip Irrigation for bringing such a beneficial product to market. We have confidence that a golden, plant-based future is right around the corner with enlightened creativity like yours. In divine upliftment,
Singapore plans for a sustainable and high-power future. By 2040, all of the country's buses will be either electric or hybrid. This conversion means next-generation charging systems will be needed. To that end, scientists at Nanyang Technological University and a startup called Ecotech Mobility Private Limited are partnering to create the first high-power energy plaza. It will function as an electrical service station where multiple buses can connect with chargers capable of delivering up to 500 kilowatts of electricity. Via converters, the installation will also support the lower power needs of cars, light commercial vehicles, and electric bicycles. Once the pilot project has proven itself, the design will be adapted for other locations' charger configurations and power grid requirements. Congratulations, Singapore, on shifting public and private transport away from fossil fuels. Likewise, now is the time to mandate the transition from animal to plant-based nutrition in heaven's elevating wisdom.
Doctors in South Africa donate their time and expertise to change patients' lives. In 2016, a group of private sector medical professionals launched Operation Healing Hands, or OHH, to honor the legacy of His Excellency Nelson Mandela. The tireless champion of peace placed great emphasis on dignity, equality, justice, and human rights. OHH provides free surgery and post-operative care to people who cannot afford it, thereby taking some of the load off the country's healthcare system. In Pretoria, on August 27, 2021, the charitable initiative sponsored its 500th free operation, lip reconstruction for a young girl named Lisedi Mutungwa. We offer our heartfelt gratitude to Operation Healing Hands, the surgeons, hospitals, and donors that make such miracles possible. In the radiance of the Providence, we pray for the health and happiness of Miss Mutungwa and all citizens of your blessed republic.
Grocery outlets debut private label plant-based poultry. Publix Supermarkets Incorporated, the largest employee-owned grocery chain in America, has developed a meatless chicken analog for its 1,200-plus locations. The new Greenwise chickenless tenders are made from pea protein without any soy or gluten. According to management, the firm's decision to make its own vegan chicken was in response to customers requesting more plant-based options. Similarly, Publix introduced vegan beef patties in spring 2021, along with other brands of animal-free meat substitutes. Competitors like the Kroger Company and Target Corporation are following the same trend. Across the United States, food stores are dedicating additional shelf space to products that support a more compassionate and sustainable lifestyle. Our compliments and gratefulness, Publix, for listening to your patrons and contributing to the common good, bringing us closer to World Vegan in heavenly delight.
Campaign in South Africa seeks to protect habitats and wildlife. The primary mission of the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation is to reduce the number of drowning fatalities. The former champion swimmer has raised awareness about water safety and taught countless children to swim. However, Her Serene Highness recently traveled to her home country to work on another urgent initiative. The Chasing Zero program is about publicizing the wickedness of poaching so that no more rhinos are killed for their horn. The princess observed, "There will always be people in the world who take what is not theirs, but as long as there are people who try to stop them, our rhinos and wildlife have a future. Our hearts are touched, Princess Charlene of Monaco, by your concern about endangered species. May you and your foundation receive blessings of the divine so that cruelty to animals becomes extinct.